Hello and welcome back, friends. It's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and I'm here presenting for Tailor-Made Cards for You. This month I've created four Shamrock type themed cards, and again using the Lucky Day set from Tailor-Made Cards for You. So again, I tend to print out all of the pieces. Again, she sells all kinds of digital kits that you can print out. So I tend to print out most of the images that I like and resize them and then cut them out so that when I'm ready to play, I can just jump in and do it. These are jelly plate prints that I did using green distress inks. And so what I ended up doing was using one of those jelly prints, and I stamped on top of it with a darker green distress ink one of the the handwriting type of stamps from Stampers Anonymous. So here my plan is to mount that on there, and then this is an image that I actually fussy cut out from one of the 8.5 by 11 images, and the same, I think all of these actually came from one of the larger images, and I just wanted to use some of the pieces. So I'm kind of letting you see my my crazy looking around and trying to figure out what pieces I want to use on a particular card. So I'm kind of liking this. So again, I think I'm just going to move forward here. I took a vintage photo distress ink and just kind of moved it along the edges of that green piece to kind of give it that vintage aged look. Again, I'm a big inker. Love my distress inks. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that now to the bottom of an the top of an A2 card base. And then I'm kind of checking out all these other things. Got to cut the edge off that plate before I put it on there. And again, I love the variety and fun things that you can create using these different ephemera pieces. I'm a vintage junkie as well, so my style is very much chameleon. I do vintage things. I do ephemera. I do floral. I do stamping and die cutting. I just really enjoy playing with paper. So I kind of put that green tag up there. And then I decided to add the St. Patrick's Day song on there. So here is the second card that I made. And again, it's a little bit different. It's actually, kind of played with that striped piece that I printed out, and then another plate, and then I liked these pink flowers, and again this came from a large 8.5 by 11 piece. And you can see I've got my Shamrock punch there at the top right. I've used that on a couple of these cards this month. So again, playing with the butterfly. You're seeing my thought process here, just kind of picking up different pieces, trying to, think about what would be interesting. In the end, I ended up pulling a corner punch or corner Then Let's Die from Tim Holtz and cut out a pattern. And you can see there's that die that I used, that corner die. Again, just trying to add some interest to this. And I actually have this mounted on a piece of Curious Metallic Nude color. Again, it's kind of got a sandy pink color to it. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's what I've mounted all of the pieces on. And so I'm kind of playing through the thought process here. So I've cut that out, and now I just need to pop out all the pieces. And then we'll go ahead and mount that again on that piece of Curious Metallic. And I'm using my needlepoint glue here to get it attached well. So there's my base. Kind kind of cleaning up some of the extra glue that oozed through. Can't talk today, so here's my plate with the butterfly and that extra little fun green label. I don't know exactly where it's from, but I like it. So we'll get the plate and the butterfly attached first, and then we'll add that label piece. And oh, looks like I'm going to do flowers first. Sorry. So again, looking for the best spot for that. So then we'll do this label, and I love to layer things. These layered vintage things just really appeal to me. And then the last thing I did was I stamped "Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful" on another piece of that Curious Metallic, and I'm just going to run that right around the center, so you can see me here. I'm kind of measuring, and found the sentiment that I want, pulling it out of this text stamp. Again, it's a Tim Holtz product from Stampers Anonymous. So again, I'm going to stamp it real close to the edge there. Just using a black ink. And then I'll center it on there. And again, I've used this trick from Kathy Zaleski, putting the cards up in the top left of your scoreboard. It just helps to help you line things up. So I grabbed a black pen to add the antenna back to the butterfly. They were a little bit too fine for me to cut out. So again, just kind of drawing them on there. And there is my card. So I hope you have enjoyed. And again, later this month, I'll post the 2 cards on the top in the back. So again, Terry from Terry's Mailbox. I'm on YouTube, Blogger, Instagram, and Facebook. Would love to have you subscribe or follow me. Have a great day.